from Textbook 1. We'll be coding links, images, and page jumps. We're going to be adding links to the navigation that we have near the top of the page that's formatted in an unordered list. The featured locations, tour packages, travel tips, about us, and contact. We're going to turn those into working navigation. We're also going to make the logo at the top of the page link back to the home page of this website. So let's go to our text editor, Sublime Text, and we're going to open up the last page we were working on, which is the sanfran.html page. And so we're going to work on our navigation, our global navigation. And that's up here in the nav area, and we have an unordered list. We now need to make each one of these list items into a working link to one of our web pages. Since the pages are all on the same website, this is going to be relative links. These are going to be short links that are contained inside the same website. So we'll just go inside the first list item right here before the text and code our first link code. And that's a bracket, A space href. Put some quotes in, put a bracket, and then put the name of the page you're going to. And we're going to go to the sanfran.html as our featured location. Then we have to come down to the end of our text that we'd like to use as a link and do a closing A tag so it only uses these two words as the link. The bracket, put your closing A tag in. We'll do another one to another page. We'll come down inside the li tag between that and the tour packages. We'll code another ahref. Put your quotes in, put your bracket in, go between the quotes and put the name of the page you'd like to navigate to, and that one's going to be packages.html. Come in and put your closing A tag in. Also remember, you can copy and paste code you've already written to make it a quicker coding time. So I can actually copy this whole ahref packages.html, come down, put it in for the travel link. Then all I have to do is change the destination of where it's going from packages to tips.html, tips web page. Don't forget your closing A tag. You do the same thing for the About Us. You can paste in a working link tag already. All you'll have to do is change the name of the destination to the proper page. That will be about.html. Put your closing A tag in. We'll do that for the contact as well. Paste that in. Change the destination page name to contact.html. And put your closing A tag in. Let's save that and check that in our browser. Refresh that. Now we have links. Now we have pages these are going to go to already pre-made by our publisher. They only have us working on so much of the website, so they've created some destination pages so we don't have to code the whole website from zero. So if we click on featured location, that's the San Fran page, so we stay here. Click on tour. It goes to the tour page. You can get back to the featured location, which is San Fran there. Check our travel tips. You'll notice these pages aren't styled with CSS yet. We'll get to that later in our exercises. Go back to the featured location. Try the About Us. That works. Go back to the featured location. And lastly, test the contact. All that works. So the next thing is we're going to turn the logo at the top into a link to our index page, which is the main page of the website. So we're going to go back over to our text editor, and we're going to find our main image. It's in the header area. And all we have to do to turn that into a link is to go before the img src tag and write an opening ahref. It's going to be a relative link, a space href equals, put our quotes in, put our bracket in here, and our destination page inside the quotes will be index.html. Then we want to put a closing A after our image ends, so we'll come down here, img src, after our alt tag, after closing bracket, we'll pop in right here and write a closing A tag. We'll save that and check that in the browser. Refresh that. Now you see a little hand appears when we move over the logo. We click that. And that goes to our home page. So that's how we've turned an image into a link. You just basically wrap the img src tag between an opening ahref and a closing A tag. Now let's do a little bit of cleanup before we move on, but make sure we don't get a border that comes around that image. Let's go to our styles in the top of our web page in TextEdit. And inside Sublime, we're going to find our img tag. There it is. And we're going to write in a new declaration that basically says border 0. This just ensures that we won't get an ugly border around our logo image in some browsers when we're using it as a link. The next thing we want to do is we want to turn the links that we added for the Alcatraz, the Fisherman's Wharf, and the Blazing Saddles into links to external websites. So let's go back and look at that in the browser for a second. So we'll go back to featured location, which is our sanfran.html page. Scroll down, and these three icons, you notice I'm clicking on them and they're going nowhere. We actually want to turn them into links to websites that have these areas as specialty websites. These will be external to this website, so these will absolute links, ones that have long complete addresses. So let's go back into Sublime Text and code a link on the Alcatraz cruises. So we'll go down into the body area of our website, and here's the Alcatraz cruises image. So right before that img tag, we're going to create an ahref tag, ahref equals, and this is going to be an absolute URL. So we're going to put our quotes in, we'll put our bracket in, and this is going to be longer. This is the full URL, so it's http://www.alcatrazcruises.com. After we do that, we'll come after our image tag ends and we'll put a closing A tag in. All right, let's save that and proof that. Refresh our browser. Now when we move mouse over that and click, it takes us to an external website for Alcatraz Cruises, so that works. Now what we want to fix before we move on though is we want to use target equals underscore blank because we want to open up a new browser window. You notice this is the only browser window open. We've lost our original website. We don't want to take people away from this website. We want them to go to the new website in a new browser window. So I'll come back over here. And in this link tag, the ahref http alcatrazcruises.com, after that attribute closes with the quotes, I'm going to click in here before the closing bracket, give it a space, and go target equals quotes, and then write in underscore blank. I'm going to save that because that should open the new website in a new window so they never leave our original website. We want to keep them on our website, but also allow them to go to other websites. Save that. We'll go back to the browser and proof that. Refresh that. Click on this. And you notice a new tab opened, and we still have our website, and we can go to the new website. So you want to use target equals underscore blank and always open websites that leave your client's website in a new browser window so they always have the client's website available. You're not trying to drive traffic away from your current website. You're just trying to add value by going to other websites. So let's do the same thing. Let's go down and add a link to the Fisherman's Wharf. We're going to go back in here, and instead of coding that all over again, I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to come down in front of the image tag for Fisherman's Wharf. I'm going to paste that link there. But I'm going to change the destination URL so it goes to the Fisherman's Wharf website. The URL for that's going to be fishermanswharf.org. And we'll leave the target equals underscore blank because that's still good. We want to open that in a new window, so we'll save that and test it. Refresh that. Aha, you see how all the blue text is now underlined? That means I forgot to put in my closing A tag. Let's go back and we'll add my closing A tag after the image for Fisherman's Wharf. File save that. Refresh. Now only when we roll over that link it takes us to Fisherman's Wharf in a new window. Alright, let's go do our last link. So go back to our text editor, Sublime Text. And we're going to do Blazing Saddles. So we're going to get that link text again. Copy that. Put it right before the image SRC tag. Paste that. But we want to go to www.blazingsaddles.com. So click in here, www. There's two D's in saddles. We'll save that. Refresh that. We click on this. We're at the Blazing Saddles website. So that is how you use images as links. You just basically wrap an ahref tag around an image and then close it with a closing A tag. So those are links to external websites, and those are absolute links because they have the long URL.